Hey guys, it's Stig here and welcome back to another video on my channel. Today I'm going to be bringing you guys the Advanced Warfare PC requirements. Now obviously these are PC requirements, so they're not for the Xbox 360, Xbox One PC, anything like that. This is mainly for the PC. Now obviously usually every single year or with every single game there is a specific sort of requirement for each game, because obviously your PC needs to be up to scratch in order to actually run the game. So like I said, today I'm going to be bringing you guys the specifications for the PC. Now as a minimum, I say minimum because obviously a minimum is one of those things which you have to have before you go out and buy the game. So make sure you have these minimum requirements before you actually go out and purchase the game, because obviously if you purchase the game, come home and your PC is not up to scratch, then obviously you've just wasted a load of money. But the operating system you need to be on or above is you either need to be on Windows 7 64-bit, Windows 8 64-bit, or Windows 8.1 64-bit. So you basically need to be on any of these sort of new operating systems, Windows 7, Windows 8, or Windows 8.1, and obviously you need to make sure that they're on 64-bit. For the processor, you need to make sure you're on Intel Core i3 running at 2.93 GHz or more, or if you've got an AMD system, then you need to make sure you have an AMD PhenomTM 810 running at 2.80 GHz or better. Again, I'll leave all these sort of specifications in the description below, just in case you guys don't understand what I'm saying, as sometimes I do find it a bit difficult to explain things. But again, that is the processor. Moving on to the memory, which is obviously the RAM. The RAM, you need to make sure you have 6 GB of RAM on your PC. Now to be fair, I don't think that's a high requirement. I know for Ghost last year it was 8 GB, but if you're a PC gamer and obviously you're getting into PC gaming, then I'm assuming you have either 16, 8 or 32 GB of RAM, possibly more. I believe they do more, not 100% sure, but obviously you need to make sure you have 6 GB of RAM in your PC or on your laptop. Now for the graphics, which obviously the graphics card, you need to make sure you have an NVIDIA GeForce GTS 450 running at 1 GB, or it has 1 GB of memory. And again, if you're running an AMD sort of PC, you need to make sure you have an ATI Radeon HD 5870, and that obviously needs to make sure it's 1 GB as well or better. So all these sort of minimum requirements you can have, obviously like I said at the beginning of the video, these are just kind of minimum. So if your PC is a lot better, then obviously that's great because you guys can run it at a higher resolution. But again, these are just minimum requirements. DirectX is version 11, not 100% sure what that is, but obviously for the network you're going to need a broadband internet connection to play online. If you want to play sort of games like, I don't know, single player or anything like that, again I don't think you need internet for that, not 100% sure, but obviously make sure you have a broadband internet connection if you want to play online. For the hard drive space, you're going to need 55 GB available space. This kind of proves how big the Advanced Warfare file is going to be for the PC. So you need to make sure you have 55 GB. Obviously if you don't have 55 GB, then obviously I recommend upgrading your hard drive to a bigger hard drive, maybe 1 TB, 2 TB, however much you want to upgrade it to. And the sound card, you need to make sure you have a DirectX-compatible. So obviously they are the minimum requirements for the PC version of Advanced Warfare, and like I said at the beginning of the video, this is just a minimum. So obviously if your PC is not up to scratch, then obviously I recommend either getting a new PC or don't really bother getting Advanced Warfare, because you will not be able to run it. But again, if your PC is up to scratch, then obviously that's great, and if your PC is better, then again that's great, and obviously you guys can play it in a higher resolution. If you guys want to go and check out my previous videos, links to them will be in the description. I do hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, then please do not forget to give the video a like, and I'll see you guys in my next video on my channel. Yeah.